When you don't have that, when you have your own challenges, you have to fight for that and you have to win for that. When you can't do it, you get depressed. So you want to quit. Hello guys, good morning. Good morning to me. I don't know the time you watch this video. So today was on the road, by the way. Usually I get invited to give talk to like many occasions, probably universities, schools, like many events I get invited to talk. So I'm trying to accept it most of the time, but for previous year or two I rarely accepted because of the COVID situation. So today I was invited to give a talk at NSBM University on their industry preparation program. So I'm going to do the first speech, what you call it, like keynote or a motivational speech, whatever you call. So they invited me to give their talk. So today I'm going there. So it's a 2-hour talk.
Very good morning and welcome all of you to the Industry Preparation Training Program. Dr. Rasika Ranavira, the Dean of Faculty of Computing, to deliver the welcome speech.
Good morning everyone. So welcome to the most beloved and most awaited event at the Faculty of Computing, the Industry Preparation Training Program. So I have special guests and I have special people to welcome this precious occasion.
So then, to share the NSBM expectations on developing global graduates, I kindly invite our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Chaminda Ratnayaka, to the stage.
Universities, in the students level, universities, the term university, when it's come to Sinhalese, it says Vishwavidyalaya. So, Vishwa kiwa me Vishwa Danuma, Vishwa Katavak, we get an idea something much close to Vishwa. But not that. Universities is the term which is derived from a Latin word called universitas. Universitas kila vachana kinta university kila vachana enne. So the meaning of universitas is nothing to do with Vishwa Danuma or knowledge. It's about a place where the scholars are meeting. Danuma tiyenu minissu ekathu wena tanak කියන එක තමයි what is the meant of definition of university. Due to the competition, most of the students who are studying in a university are coming to a university expectations of a profession also. We campus in job එකක් වාගෙන බොහෝ විට. Right? Your parents' expectations are the same. Right? So always universities should go beyond that creative part.
Professor Bharata Dodankotua, the Head of Academic Development and Quality Assurance.
A very pleasant morning today, and we appreciate your teamwork because your team is getting day by day and excellent. So we have to appreciate that one on behalf of Vice Chancellor and the management. With that note, our guests, I heard that the Virtusa is well-known name, not only in Sri Lanka but everywhere in the world. Thank you very much for coming over here. When Usain Bolt ran the 100 meters for 9.454 seconds, we know how many hours of preparation. So I have heard about it is more than years of training, the preparation. So the preparation make you a remarkable kind of person. So some people do not care about the preparation, but we know the advantage of preparation. Once you prepared enough, you are ready for any type of game, any type of examination, any type of life challenges.
The senior lecturer, the Head of Department of Computer Science and Software Engineering, Ms. Pavitra Subhashini.
So from today onwards, you will be learning a lot of things. Right? As of now, you know only the theories. I believe that 90% of the things you know about the theories. But from today onwards, you will be learning a lot of the stuff which your employer, future employer potential employer will value on.
So, Prashanta, Dinesh to the stage.
Good morning. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity to talk to these wonderful young people. So every morning is beautiful, but I believe that depends on what you do in the morning. Every evening is beautiful, that depends on who you spend the evening with. So in that case, this morning would be really beautiful morning. Thank you very much for that. So 1/3 of a day, you are not aware of what's happening to you. None of us know at exactly what time we fall asleep. You know what time you go to the bed, but you don't know what time you fall asleep. Right? And you don't know what time you're waking up until you wake up. If you die during that time, you don't know at all. I have to tell you, you're all under 30. You're all under 30. So believe me, you are not a main character of anyone's story. My name is this, and people call me Krish. So I started my career like this. Right? Not as a pump attendant, but as a software engineer. For live, I'm doing this. I worked here, and now I'm working here. A equals B, B equals C, that means A equals C, right? So that means I'm doing this for them. So there was a grandmother who was like 75, 80 years old. And one day, there was heavy raining and flooding. People came to her place, she's living alone. Hey, Granny, let's leave the home because there could be flooding. She fell into the water and dead. So she went to the heaven, she met the God. And she was scolded to the God. You know when the lady is angry, how it goes, right? I mean, maybe you have a girlfriend probably by now, so you know when she's angry, how that goes. Keep your mouth shut. So she was scolding. You're a liar. I was sacrificing my whole life to you, but you didn't protect me. And he was keeps scolding. So God was listening. He smiled and replied, I send you people. You refused. I send you a boat. You refused. I sent you a helicopter. You refused. I gave you a bunch of opportunities to you. You didn't accept. So what else I can do? So, if you don't accept the opportunity, even God cannot help you. I'm going to show you a slide here. I want you to read it. Right? Read it loudly. I know you're wearing mask, totally fine, but read it. I should hear it. Okay? Ready? Okay? Ready? Right. Start. Okay. Keep that for a moment. What is this? What is this? You read what you want to read, not the real. That's the one weakness of humans. We always read what we want to read, the way we want it, not the actuals. The people who you see this as a duck, when I'm trying to convince this as a rabbit, you believe for a moment, yeah, it looks like a rabbit. But little while later, you come back to the original duck, right? Whatever comes to your brain first is landing there. The perspective, first impression. That's what I'm telling people when I talk to youth. When you go to meet your Nandamma and Vendamamandi, right? So comb your hair, shave well, and go like nicely, smart, cute, whatever they tell, right? 2 years later, when the daughter says, Ammi mata move America on the back, why? Because we always see things we want to see. We always read we want to read. We always see things we want to see. Call your girlfriend every day 8:30 p.m. Every day 8:30. One day you accidentally call 7:30. Phone is waiting. So now next day you make a fake reason to call at 7:30. To what? To see whether the phone is waiting or not. How many times in your life has been told you are not good at this? maybe from horoscope, right? So what happened? So you born, and then you have a nice chart where the planets are, right? And then looking at that old guy says, "Vasureng appalai mela meata," right? So now what your parents do? Parents not even letting you to swim on a swimming pool. Why? Vasureng appalai. So suddenly you go a trip and fall into the river. You don't know how to swim. Now suddenly that guy become real great person. Why? Because mama kiwwane vasureng appalai mela me marine vasureng kiya. But the real thing is, it's not that he is true, right? Because of what he said, you didn't learn to swim. You're scared. Lesson number 1 you are learning today. Don't believe any prediction unless it's inspiring you, unless it's giving something to you. Let them to keep their prediction with them. You go your journey. It's a time to behave as an adult. It's a time to behave as an adult. Reason is, otherwise, when you go to industry, when you expect the same caring your parents giving you, when you don't have that, when you have your own challenges, you have to fight for that and you have to win for that. When you can't do it, you get depressed. So you want to quit. We write a letter and we put it inside a book, and we take this book when we go tuition, we just give the notebook and we just go, right? So that girl take the book and go home, read the letter, write a reply and put into the book. Next week on the same class, you get the reply. So you have to be patient for 1 week to see what she is telling. Sometime when we try to exchange the book, someone is appearing on the road, so you cannot give the book. We had so many patience. But now, so you get WhatsApp number, Facebook address, hi, so then you start to chat. So as a result, what happened? When you have a relationship, you send a message, no reply, send another message, no reply, send another message, no reply, now you are angry. You cannot be patient for 15 minutes to wait a reply. So then what you do? You take a call and blast. So now you put a filters. You see the world through the filters. So you now post something to the Facebook or Instagram to tell that life is awesome. But internally you're crying and you're stressed. You want to show your life to the world, saying it's amazing, it's a fantastic, I'm enjoying, but your life is depressed. Because your real life, you don't have filters. You're trying to live on the world you created yourself, your imagination. Right? But when you go to work in industry, in the corporation, they don't support that. If you keep your phone away, in a living room or another room to charge, if you wake up middle of the night, you don't have a phone to watch Facebook or YouTube. There is no option other than you have to sleep back. That is the way you can control your addiction. Avoid your contact with that. You always can see what preventing you to go to that opportunity. But don't stop there. See the other side of the problem. How you can get this. You don't have to do the way rest of the people doing it. You don't have to do the way your parents did it. You don't have to do the way your elder brothers or elder sisters did it. You can have your own way. But the rule is you cannot disturb to other people. It's okay to say don't know. It's okay to say I'm wrong. I'm an architect with almost 20 years of experience. Sometimes I learn from interns. It's okay. So if you don't know something, if you're wrong, that's accepted. I can tell my opinion. But if I tell my opinion, people are going to bias to that. Because I'm an architect. They start to think, right? So, when you have a circle, there's two things you achieve. Number one, there is no starting point, so everyone feels same. Build your career. Don't hunt for the most paying job, because that pay is going to end very soon in that organization. Rather, find a place, find the organization where you can enjoy your life, where you have a freedom to work, where you are heard. Choose what you most love to do. Choose what you're most passionate about. And then do the rest of your life. Mr. President, I am helping to send a man to the moon. He didn't see he's a person who's cleaning toilets. He see the bigger picture what he's contributing. I'm helping to send a man to the moon. So, doesn't matter what your job is. That doesn't matter. What matters is whether you enjoy the job and whether you like it. You like or not. Technically, parents are dying before you. Technically. Right? If your parents are dying when you're in a 40, then you need to spend your rest of life alone with your decisions. So don't do a damn thing what your parents want you to do, what your friends want you to do, what your brothers want you to do, what your uncle wants you to do, what your girlfriend wants you to do, what your boyfriend wants you to do. Don't do a damn thing about it. Completely independently choose your career. That's my humble request. Because I'm the best person to tell that advice, because I'm seeing so many quitting these days. People come as a software engineer and 6 months later they're asking, Krish, how we can switch to QA. They have no idea about the QA. They think it's easier than the software engineering. So don't pay any attention. Don't let any other person to decide what you want to do. Maybe you have a friend with you, you done A-level together, maybe O-level together, maybe grade 5 scholarship together, then O-level together, A-level together, NSBM together, right? So now we are sitting next to each other. So that person is, so because of that person is thinking software engineering is good, he's going there, don't you go there. Your friendship doesn't rely on what you do. That's my humble request, because quitting is not easy. Handling the quitting is not easy. When you come to industry, changing a track is not easy, because we don't like that people. If I see a CV, you did the software engineering, then the QA, then the BA, then the software engineering back and so, because you don't have a focus. You don't know what you should do. If you don't know what you to do with your life, then how you can work an organization?